My father attacked my 12-year-old daughter in front of 40 guests, all to protect his golden grandson. When the police arrived, my family blamed her instead. Then the security cameras caught every single lie. My dad had one rule our whole family lived by: protect Ethan, my sister's son, 2 years older than my daughter Lily. Every mistake Ethan ever made got an excuse. He broke something. He was just a kid. He hurt someone. They were too sensitive. Dad always stepped in first. Always. It didn't matter how old Ethan got. The rule never changed. I stopped fighting it years ago. I kept visits short. I focused on my wife and my daughter, and I let the rest of the family live in whatever version of reality made them comfortable. Then my parents threw a 40th anniversary party at a country club. 40 people, catering, a band, the works. I almost skipped it. I wish I had. The kids played outside while we talked inside. Lily was filming a video for school, walking around the patio with her phone, narrating something about the flowers. Normal, quiet. Then I heard shouting. I walked outside and stopped. Her phone was lying on the concrete, screen shattered into pieces. Ethan stood right next to it, hands in his pockets. Calm. It slipped, he said. Lily looked at me, and I could see her hands shaking. He grabbed it. He pushed me. My sister rushed over before I could even respond. Her voice was already sharp. Why are you accusing my son? I'm not accusing anyone, I said. I'm listening to my daughter. Then my dad appeared, like he always did, right on cue. Lily exaggerates, he said. I don't, Lily whispered. So quietly I almost didn't hear it. I crouched down and asked Ethan directly if he had taken the phone. He didn't look at me. He looked past me, straight at his grandfather, and Dad answered for him, before Ethan even opened his mouth. We're not ruining this party over a phone. That was it. That was the whole conversation, apparently. I decided we'd leave after dessert, smile through it, get my family home, deal with the broken phone later. That should have been the end of it. It wasn't. About 20 minutes later, a cousin walked up to Lily and asked what happened to her screen. She explained it calmly. No tears, no exaggeration. Grabbed, smashed, shoved. My dad heard every single word from across the room. He crossed the floor fast, faster than I'd seen him move in years, pointed at my daughter, and screamed, "Stop lying about your cousin." Lily froze. Then he grabbed her arm, hard enough that she cried out. My wife shoved between them, putting her whole body in front of Lily. "Don't touch her!" My father pushed my wife backward. That's when I pulled him off. Physically pulled my own father away from my wife and my daughter. In the middle of a country club, in front of everyone we'd ever known. The whole room exploded. People shouting over each other, drinks forgotten on tables, chairs scraping. My sister screaming that I was attacking our father. Ethan stood behind her the entire time, silent, watching like none of this had anything to do with him. Someone called the police. And here's the part that still makes my stomach turn. When the officers arrived, my family lied. All of them. My sister said Lily started it. My uncle backed her up. Even my mother agreed. 40 witnesses, and somehow my daughter was the problem. One officer noticed red marks forming on her arm. My father just shrugged. She bruises easily. Then the banquet manager walked over. We should review the security footage. The room went dead silent. They were gone almost 20 minutes. Nobody said a word. When the officer came back, he walked straight to my father. We reviewed the video, he said. My dad smiled. Good. It clearly shows your grandson taking the phone, throwing it, and pushing her. He paused. Then it shows you grabbing your granddaughter by the arm. My father's smile vanished. My sister tried to interrupt. The officer didn't even look at her. The camera doesn't lie, he said. It shows everything. Then he turned to me. Do you want to press charges? My father stared at me, waiting, expecting me to protect him, the same way he had always protected Ethan. I looked at my daughter instead. She hadn't said a word in almost half an hour. She just stood there, holding her mother's hand. Yes, I said. My father got cited that night. Within a week, my sister was calling relatives, saying I had torn the family apart. Once people realized the cameras had caught everything, their stories started changing. The same people who blamed Lily suddenly remembered things differently. I didn't accept a single apology. We filed a civil suit. My father refused to pay for the medical evaluation, the counseling, the broken phone, $8,400 total. His insurance settled before trial. Every expense covered. Counseling, attorney fees, a new phone, a new laptop, and enough left over for Lily's college fund. What ate at my father more than the money was something else. The insurance company believed the exact same footage he had spent weeks insisting proved nothing. These days, the family gatherings happen without us. Nobody calls. Every Christmas, my sister still posts smiling photos online. One person is always missing. Lily still keeps that footage saved on a flash drive. Not because she watches it, but whenever someone tells her that her grandfather remembers things differently, she just smiles. That's okay, she says. The camera remembers.